as the holidays approach, I'm thinking more and more about you. So I thought I'd record a little greeting. It's a Christmas story, and it's one that I don't think you've heard before. So I hope you'll enjoy listening to it as much as I am recording it. When I was a little girl, Christmas meant everything for me. The suspense, the surprise, and most of all, the togetherness with family and friends. And sometimes something unexpected would happen. Perhaps a gift I hadn't expected, or a relative I hadn't seen in years who walked through the door. Well, you all know I grew up in Sweden, and in Sweden, Santa comes on Christmas Eve, not on Christmas Day. And that's when we open our presents. So one year, my brother and I were anxiously awaiting Santa. We were worried that he might get lost because our house was in the middle of the darkest forest. So we were listening, and next thing we heard little footsteps outside of the window. So naturally we ran over and looked out, hoping it was Santa. Well, it wasn't. So we went back, doing whatever it was we were doing. And then next thing I heard, my brother was on the other side of the room, and he shouted out, "I think I saw something." The whole family ran over. I think everybody was a little shaken. And I know I was scared. And we looked out, and we all saw this little short man with a pointed hat running away into the forest. By now, my brother and I were in the middle of the room, under a table, whispering it must have been a Christmas gnome. Just then, Santa knocked, we got our presents, and we forgot about the whole incident. Well, over the years, I was asking my mother and my father, had they been the ones who arranged for this little person to run around the house and scare us that year? But they claimed no. They didn't know what had happened. Maybe it was a little deer or a little bear. Well, I'll never forget that Christmas. Whatever it was we saw has come to mean pure magic for me. The magic of Christmas. And you may not see any gnomes this year, but Christmas will be magical. I promise.